You know, I am so tired of mainstream media basically trying to censor us and keep our voices from being heard from us telling the truth. The only people that's sitting up here frustrated is people in the media because they're telling people what to do with their body and they're not listening, and they should have the right to choose what goes in their body. At the end of the day, this is my body, not yours. But at the end of the day, it's just time to fight back. If we don't start fighting back and calling people out and just sitting up there saying, oh, well, because I am going to be calling CNN tomorrow to complain about what Don Lemon said. And once again, it's like what I've been saying, that they're using black faces to wag their finger at black people and try to, give us a verbal lecture about what we should do. But first of all, Don Lemon is the wrong person to be wagging his finger, because Don Lemon ain't a part of our community, and he ain't been a part of our community since forever. And I'm getting tired of people like Don Lemon that think you can't respond to him, you can't say nothing to him, you can't challenge him, because the first time you get back at him, the first thing he's gonna say, oh, it's because I'm gay. No, it's because you're an ass. These people act like they just don't get it. They act like they don't understand. And for him to say something like, you should be outcast from the country, you shouldn't be allowed in. No, motherfucker. This is my body. And I keep saying that. The shit is finna hit the fan, and I'm gonna tell you right now, these next few months, it's gonna be really tough. It's gonna be really ugly. And I'm just telling y'all once again to prepare, because at the end of the day, your civil liberties are being violated. Your religious beliefs are being violated. And to a certain degree, your body is being violated. For somebody to sit up here and order that you put something in your body, at the end of the day, it need to be get back. We need to respond. I can't go in, unfortunately, you guys, I can't go into details about the, about the jab, because if I give out information, they're going to flag my channel, and I feel like my channel is too important to everybody. But I can talk in code. This video needs to go viral. My whole standpoint on this thing was the whole Zabzuda should be choice. You shouldn't be harassed for not wanting to put something in your body. At the end of the day, how many times have our government lied to us? How many times have our media lied to us? How many times have your doctor lied to you? We already know we live in a society where they don't tell us the truth, but they sure will try to deny it or rewrite it. You got people trying to convince you to believe that slavery never happened, or white supremacy, systematic racism. So I'm supposed to trust these people that's trying to tell you that, basically, horrific events, and particularly that happened to my community, never happened. And then they're trying to use people that look like me to come trying to be the translator and basically just repeat what's coming out the mouths of people that don't look like me. You know what the real problem is? They're getting frustrated because you know why guys like Don Lemon is starting to panic and say the stuff that he's saying? Is because he know that people ain't listening to him. And if he is no use to his masters, then guess what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell y'all something on some real shit. There's gonna be people that ain't gonna give a damn what they tell you that you supposed to do. At the end of the day, you gonna be eventually able to get in those movie theaters, getting those gyms, because at the end of the day, people like their money. And I think, like I said, this is gonna get testy. But at the end of the day, you got to be prepared to fight. But Don Lemon, I will be calling CNN to basically report him, to say that, and that's what they've been trying to do, make it look like you some social outcast. You know, like you're plagued. Why you think they've been making these terminologies? You got to look at the headline. Remember, the unvaxxed. I ain't gonna say the whole word, but you know what I'm trying to say. Y'all got to watch this stuff. A lot of mainstream media know that. A lot of mainstream media know that people are tuning them out. The only people that's worried about who getting the Zab Zuda or not is the media. Now, I had one person walk up to me a while back and ask me, had I, took the Zab Zuda, and I went off on him. I don't have nobody frustrated, looking down. The only people that's worried about it is the media. Most of the time, people don't even be paying attention to me. I think it's getting to the point to where people are starting to realize and see the agenda of the mainstream media. And I think people are starting to be like, okay, because I'm looking, I do research. I look on these YouTube channels of these mainstream outlets, and a lot of people just be like, yeah, whatever. Because a lot of people are starting to see that this is propaganda driven. And like I said, these bully tactics are completely out of line. And for Don Lemon to sit up there and say that you should go as far to lose your citizenship, are you fucking serious? And then what Quest said about registering to see if you, participate in the Zab Zuda, isn't that violation of HIPAA laws and the HIPAA Act? See, that's once again, they're breaking laws. I'm gonna have to look up the Civil Rights Act, because they talked about that. About stuff like this anyway. Like I said before, if a woman had the choice to terminate a pregnancy, then I should have the right to decide what go in my body. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna have to start coming after these people. If we don't start pushing back, they're gonna keep doing this stuff. We have to call these people. We have to call them. I'm serious. We're going to have to start calling the local news and stuff. Asking them to run stories, because they need to get called out. They need to hear other people's side. Now, if you start talking about, side effects, then, or giving out information, then they gonna start trying to censor you. But you do have a right to be anti-Zab Zuda. See, they haven't heard the people that's anti-Zab Zuda. And it's time that we start pushing back. Like Quest said, this isn't about whether you take it or don't take it. It's about having the right to decide. Because America is slowly becoming, well, it always have been secretly. This has always been a communist country. And this is, you just seeing pure dictatorship. But at the end of the day, I'm tired of guys like Don Lemon thinking they could sit up there and wag their finger at the black community. Like I said, Don Lemon ain't part of our community. He part of another community. So let him keep his let him keep his backdoor ass, sausage smoking ass in that community. So, But real talk, it's time for pushback. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.